Hi, good day. I'm Pearl Scout. I'm the CEO of South Estates. The question on everyone's mind at this point in time, tenants versus landlords. So let me try and answer some of these questions, but at first I'd like to give you some good news. Did you know that the deeds offices are open again, effective the 1st of May 2020? So property transactions can now be registered. The question is this: the new property owner, would he be able to move into the property that he's just purchased? Unfortunately not. That is not permitted yet. Secondly, the sheriff services are fully operational as well. What does that mean? Eviction orders can now be prepared, with the emphasis on prepared. The actual execution serving these eviction orders will have to be suspended until the end of level 4, which in our calculation is more or less the end of May 2020. Permits to vacate can be issued, but under very strict conditions. So that brings me to the questions that we hear every day or get asked by landlords and tenants. May a tenant move into or vacate a residential property in this phase of lockdown? No, under no circumstances. And please don't tell me that the South African police can issue a permit to allow them to. They can't. The SAPS can only issue permits for attending funerals or moving from one province to another. Second question: if a tenant moves out anyway, can that be allowed? Well, I suppose you can't stop that, but the landlord has the right to enforce the conditions of the lease agreement. In other words, the landlord can claim for any form of damage, that would be physical damage or loss of rental income. The tenant has to give written notice. Depending on what the lease agreement specify, such notice would either be 1 month or 2 months calendar notice. The third question: so can we perform inspections? That is now when the tenant moves out. Unfortunately not. In level 4, not permitted at all. Inspections of the residential properties can only be performed in level 1. That means it's 2 to 3 months from now. So the last question: what does landlords do? Do they have to refund tenants' deposits? This is a tricky question. Although the rental tribunal prescribed breakage deposits of tenants to be refunded within 10 to 14 days of vacating, I think this current situation calls for bending the rules. My suggestion would be to hold on to breakage deposit and only refund those once a proper inspection can be performed and the owner can determine whether there are damages to repair or loss of rental income to be recovered. But this should be communicated with your tenant. I sincerely hope you found this informative. We will speak again soon. Bye-bye.